Hey, one Reginald Conga back with Tyler DR2, dude.
There's a walrus.
Um,
I am the walrus.
uh, you're John Lennon.
I am the Eggman.
We are the Eggman.
Beatles.
Yeah,
I listened to all of their songs. I was less than impressed.
yeah, you're a fucking pussy who can't handle fucking the weird shit from the Beatles. The weird shit from the Beatles is really good until like on the scale from their typical hey 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 we love you song to um Revolution Number 9. It's like there's a sweet spot and it's like really close to the weirdest shit, but like I've never listened to Revolution Number 9 all the way through um because it looks fucking awful, but I love Rocky Raccoon. I love what was that one? Well, we talked about I Am the Walrus. We talked about anything
Yellow
from.
Submarines.
There's like two songs that I don't like on maybe three on the Sergeant Pepper album. I don't like. I sound really exhausted this part for some reason.
Yeah, you're like really going into the Beatles. I make a quick joke about a walrus, and then all of a sudden you wanted to go into the entire discography. I mean,
The reason like I saw a post earlier that got in my head about like the Beatles if they were a good band, and it was like that meme where like some guy just starts listing off characters from SpongeBob to the tune of Blink 182's. I don't even know the name of the actual song by Blink 182. I just know they found an old SpongeBob like music video for it that looks like a bootleg. And it's supposed to have been lost media or something, but
it was on MTV. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's fucking. It
I don't
pissed
know
me
much
off. Okay.
SpongeBob, but I know Lost Media.
Yeah. You seen Boston from Aquatine?
No, I mean I'm familiar with the story, but I haven't seen it or anything.
Yeah. Let me think
I
here. We should make this a lost media episode and like not air it
why?
either. What do you mean why?
What? You make a Lost Media episode about Lost Media episodes?
What?
What?
Yeah,
What?
that
What?
sounds
What are
about
we?
right. It just took me a second because it sounds funny the way you said it. No, we're not gonna do a lost media, but let's
I'm
talk
an
about.
idiot.
Yeah, you fucked that up, but let's talk about lost media. This part I was gonna talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, but let's save that for part 5 when it's a half hour because we couldn't cut this up any better.
Okay then.
What kind of lost media could we talk about?
Jimmy Neutron. Oh wait, no, it's found. That doesn't count now.
Yeah, I like how like a fucking. Well, you tell the story, Tyler.
Well, I mean, there's the two pilots for Jimmy Neutron. I mean, I say pilots; they were like test animations, basically, back in the late '90s, mid to late '90s. But yeah, no, they were very basic, like a minute long, nothing too great. But they were lost, like completely. It was ridiculous, and everybody was searching so hard to find it. They were looking everywhere, contacting anybody they could think of, buying random obscure things just on the off chance that maybe it's included, trying to like hack websites and stuff, like doing everything they can just to get this piece of Jimmy Neutron history that's just so important. And ultimately, one day, it was found because the person that did the voice for Jimmy Neutron in those episodes, or whatever you want to call them, shorts, yeah, he was just like, oh, I want to see if I can find one of those on YouTube. Oh, it's not there. That's weird. Oh, you know what? I got a copy in my hard drive. I'll just upload it quickly.
It's such a
So,
great
yeah,
story.
the guy's just like, oh, yeah, I guess I'll upload it. And hey, there we go. We found it.
That's so nice.
I wish more Lost Media stories would
And
end
that
that way.
way, like some dudes, like, oh, I got the original build of Luigi's Mansion here, where they with the Safari Hunter or whatever the fuck is. I don't even remember. It was
With
like
the Nintendo leak, we probably got everything for Luigi's Mansion, don't we?
I didn't know that.
I don't even know, honestly. I'm just like, I just know that Giga Leak or whatever had like so many things that were
Yeah,
so
the
cool.
Luigi and Mario 64 was pretty cool, pretty
Oh,
groundbreaking.
yes. Hell's finally real.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah, and it came out on the 24th of was it the 24th of January? I can't think.
June.
June. What?
It
L
was
is real
June or something.
2401 24. I thought it was something like
No, there was. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was. There was something that they were able to be. Somebody was able to make it work. I remember
the
that.
L is real 2401. For those of you who don't know, there's a sign in Mario 64 in the castle that says that people think says L is real 20, L is real 2401, but it's actually just a bunch of gibberish they wrote together. Like it's also in Zelda,
Oh,
and it's just
yep. Yeah.
nonsense.
Bring it all back. Oh no, it's not nonsense. You can read it in Zelda Ocarina of Time, and it's about the Dodongo. You got to light up the Dodongo eyes.
No,
So I think
I mean the actual texture. Damn it!
so. If I think in Mario 64, if you just lit up the Dodongo's eyes, you'd be able to unlock Luigi.
Damn it, Tyler. We got so much more to cover. What else could we talk about in this fucking part about Lost Media? Oh, should we talk about the dungeon that we're in right now?
I mean, if you want. This was the Catfish's Maw, isn't it? It's level 4.
It's the
Yeah,
water
yeah,
level.
cause this is the one where you get the flippers. It's Catfish's Maw.
Yeah, this one looks like. Normally, I'm like, you're too hard on water levels in Mario and Donkey Kong. It's not like it's fucking labyrinth zone all the time, but this one, it's like, yeah, this kind of sucks. This looks like
Yeah, this is
shit.
one of the better ones.
One of the better water dungeons in Zelda.
Yeah, this is one of the
Was
better
it? Were
water
the
ones
others
in Zelda.
fucking worse than TMNT? Fuck. How
I
bad
know.
could
I
they
mean,
possibly be?
Zelda does not have a good history with water dungeons.
It must. The one
The,
in Ocarina of Time must be fucking Silver Surfer NES hard because you're. If this is fucking
it's just
good,
well, I mean, we're not comparing it to Silver Surfer here. I mean, come on, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying like, oh man, it's as hard as all this, whatever. But I mean, comparatively, compared to like the rest of the game, it's not even that it's hard. It's just annoying.
can you
That's what
explain
most.
about the Ocarina of Time one? Just because like last time you tried to talk about it, it was like you were like fucking sleep deprived as fuck and you couldn't explain it very well.
I mean, I don't know if I can. I don't know how well I can explain it truly. I mean, basically, it's just that in Ocarina of Time, you have to make constant use of both the Ocarina of Time and the Iron Boots. Iron Boots are also incredibly slow, which is annoying, but they're considered items. So you got to constantly switch your items out to have them because you also have to switch then to have your hook shot or your arrows and stuff. Like you're constantly going into the menu, switching the items. Iron boots aren't even an item. I shouldn't mention that. I'm talking about the ocarina as an item. No, the iron boots aren't an item. The iron boots are equipment that you have to go in. You probably remember Reg there when I pointed that out in the menu there, where like yeah, you go here to change your shield or you change all
Yeah,
Yep, you got to go there every single time to change to the iron boots. Every single time.
sounds tedious.
And then you have to go to multiple levels. If you miss a level on there, like when I say level, I mean like like a story of a building there. It's like a 3-story building basically. The dungeon is. So yeah, you got to go to one, raise the water. And oh no, you went too far. Oh well, you got to go back to the bottom, lower it, start over again.
That makes a lot more sense than the fucking 2-hour explanation you gave in Aquatic Mine.
Yeah, well,
That was like I genuinely had no idea what you were talking about with the Aquatic Mine one, and then you then one day you were like, I uploaded it or whatever, and you were genuinely like, yeah, I didn't explain that
what
well
the
at
hell
all.
was I? It's like what the hell was I saying? I don't even know.
Yeah, it was confusing as fuck, man.
Okay,
Uh,
so just talking about this level, this part right here.
You fucked it
I
up
just
every
gotta.
single possible way after you found the
Yeah, I
first
do.
one.
But here's the thing, okay? This is actually so much easier in this version compared to the compared to the original
Well,
Game Boy
I'm sure
version.
because the Game Boy version didn't have color, and you probably didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
It also doesn't light up.
Oh, fuck! That sounds
It,
awful.
you have to. I mean, if you have the sound on, you can hear it. I believe, if I remember correctly, it does like go when you get something wrong. But yeah, it doesn't light up or anything. So
Oh,
annoying.
I was thinking about
Uh,
playing the Game Boy version for one reason that I won't spoil, but it's at the
I
end of the
know.
game.
Yeah, I would suggest getting the Game and Watch, the Zelda Game and Watch, $50. You know, you get 3 Zelda games,
Nope,
not
not
just three
doing it.
Zelda
Not
games.
being a
Well,
fucking.
well, yeah,
Um,
you don't have to, but I'm gonna shill it right now for everybody listening. Okay, you got 3 Zelda games, and you'll have the Japanese versions of those as well if you wanted to check those out.
well, that actually does sound like
And
a good deal. Getting to play the
right,
Famicom version of Zelda 1.
yep, and Zelda 2, the Zelda 2 version
Wait,
for
Zelda
the
2 is
Famicom
one of the
is.
three, and then Zelda 1 is the other one? Fuck, man, that's only two versions that have actually aged well.
Well, here's the thing, okay? Also, with all 3 games, there's also they included a cheat code that you can do that will give you most of it. It's just gives you all the hearts right away. So you could do that in Zelda 1 if you want, make things a tiny bit easier. I mean, you could do it in Link's Awakening as well, but I mean, you don't really have to. But the best part is Zelda 2 because it not only gives you the full hearts, but it also gives you full stats. It fully levels you up, all of your strength and your magic and all that. So instead of grinding, you
Are you
just get it
telling
all
me
right
are you
there.
telling me the only way to enjoy Zelda 2 is to fucking cheat like a madman?
Yeah. No, no. I mean, I think most people would say that the only real way to enjoy Zelda 2 is to totally fucking cheat, which is a shame because I
Are
mean,
you?
as you can see here, 2D is kind of fun with Zelda sometimes.
Yeah, but
But yeah, Zelda 2 is just not well designed in that regard. It's got some
they
interesting
went
parts though.
crazy. I like how even like Miyamoto probably wasn't like fucking fuming or anything, but he was. I like how he was. He immediately jumped to that game when he was asked if he'd ever made a bad game before or something. He was like, "Yes, it was fucking Zelda 2. We had a. I didn't like this about it. I didn't like that about it. We could have done such a better job."
Yeah, he was very disappointed in retrospect.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what's his name? It's another Zelda guy here. I am blanking, and I am
Are you talking about a
I feel so bad.
developer or some or?
Yes, the guy that's I can't remember his name. I whatever. It's the guy that's currently in charge of Zelda. He didn't start with Zelda. He joined the company when they were doing. Whoa, that was weird. Ocarina of Time. He joined the company, and but after he was in totally in Ocarina of Time, he was just the one that was doing like the dungeons and stuff. But in Majora's Mask, he became the director, and he did such a good job that that Shigeru Miyamoto asked him to do Wind Waker as well, and that was such a good job that he basically just gave him full like control of the series from then on,
That's an
and he still
amazing
has it right
story.
now.
I
Oh
like how
yeah.
people hated Wind Waker when it first came out because it wasn't beautiful like they imagined or whatever. It was like a cartoony
Yeah,
style, and I
wasn't
like it now.
realistic. It was cartoonish.
I suddenly feel
So
like such a fuck.
stupid.
I suddenly feel very embarrassed. I ever even gave that those complaints a time of day back in my early days of the internet because I don't remember
Mm.
when I first heard them, but it was like it sounded legitimate, and I'm thinking about it now, and it feels fucking stupid as shit. Is this
Oh
like the
oh,
only what?
this boss is so stupidly easy.
Yeah, I looked at the footage earlier, and you were like spamming the shit out of it, and it was like just sitting there and
It's
taking
so
it.
easy. It's even easier on the Game Boy version. I think they gave him a couple extra like invincibility frames in this version. But
Yeah, you're really tearing into them right now.
oh yeah,
And this is
no,
Tyler
in
playing, so you know it's easy.
yeah. Anyways, You just got to hit that big glowing thing with your sword a few times, and bam, there you go. Oh, that's another thing. Also, the Game and Watch. If you do the code for Link's Awakening, not only do you get the full hearts, but you also start with the level 2 sword. It was fun. It was just fun to mess with. 'Cause, I mean, at that point, I played through the game like 3 or 4 times this year, so I was just like, I'm okay with this. I've already maxed out my hearts and everything a couple times on my own, so yeah, I'll cheat for this. I don't care. I just want to have
Did
fun.
you max out your hearts in like this version of like this playthrough? Because I know you didn't in the
No,
stream.
no, no, no. The stream in this one, I did not max out the hearts, but I usually do almost every time I play through.
Yeah, you
It,
just you
it's
just
just
didn't have the energy.
it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, and we didn't have that time, but then we fumbled around for too long. Anyway, we're getting close to the end here.
No, indeed.
Bay.
Bay, down by the bay, where the watermelon grows.
I don't know what
Your
you're
road
singing.
goes into the bay.
Uh,
Well, now everybody's lost.
yeah. All right.
Sorry about the singing, everyone.
Yeah. All right. Let's cut it here.